Adebayo. A round of applause for Abdulwariz Adebayo. Please come forward. You have to stay very, very close to me. Please, you could help me tell them where to stay. And to the next person, to the next poet that is going to make it for this night. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Feli Speaks. We can do other appreciation better. And another person we have here is Ifeoluwa Oyerinde. A round of applause for Ifeoluwa Oyerinde. And to the next person I have on my list here, Said Sunday. Said Sunday. Jacob Supa. Jacob Supa. We have 3 more names. Victory Victor Okon. Kish Roland. I know he's going to be the last person to come out. Who is going to be the last person to come out? Like I said earlier, congratulations to all semi-finalists. You have all done well. So to the last person, Jeremiah Priest. Please a round of applause for them. Abdulwariz Adebayo, make your way forward immediately. You have just 3 minutes. Who is helping me with my time, please? Who is helping me with our time? All right. Your time starts now.
It's exactly a year ago on the same stage, at the same spot, as PTSD blindfolds me with a comment from Islam judge who said, "The will in Islam is to ditch my originality, dissect my heritage in the theater of the judge's dreams." But I took a coconut's head because Kedisha is about one natural Atarani no Budani, Iban too fru, a Jirimarani Macabudon Diacha Marama. For why do we cry for repatriation when we were the ones who flipped our culture and traditions under the boss of civilization and still breed generations to come to mourn the resurrection of what was never lost, but was buried with our own hands tied to our graveyard? Forgetting now that the reverberating echoes of our constant identity denial stiffen the voices of generations to come with the bowls of their own bowl, because them go to cry for repatriation, and even their fathers and mothers' shoulders will be too shrunk to lead Milomo, Roko, Laduomo, Sonyi, Lawe, you see, it is so disheartening when I see my fellow Africans forcefully trying to speak in tongues of the slave. It is so disheartening when I see my fathers, and it is so disheartening. It is so disheartening when I see my fellow Africans forcefully trying to speak in tongues of the slave masters without being a confidential confidant of our mother's tongue, despite the tribulations our forefathers encountered after the 1885 Berlin Conference. From the latter to the former, that is the river that forgets its source is ready to dry up, and the child who neglects his father's heritage is ready to perish or get lost. You see, no man, our condition make the fish bend. So you know me say because we be former captive, make we come see the bend. To every rules from our former captain, even after independence, make we come see there in dependence to the rules where we lead us to eternal captivity, all in the name of civility. The black man should raise the mentality that black men can't do things right except the validity is left to be done by a man from another race. So now why me say no they run another man race? Because person will run another man race, we go crazy. So now why I run my race inside my black race for the northern place of my papa place where be Nigeria. Speaking in that Hausa man tongue, saying, Kaima Gana Shikin Sufa, as in, Abdu, are you one of them? Are you one of these wayward native sons that claims their mother's tongue is a vernacular that never needs to be embraced? Are you one of them? Are you one of these self-acclaimed that betrayed us, saying our cultural heritage is a superstitional belief that we should never believe? Are you one of them? Then the son replied, Wallahi Ta'ala Alhaji Ba Gana Shikin Sufa. That's Alhaji, I'm not one of them. I'm not one of these self-acclaimed that betrayed us. I can never betray our culture. Our culture is my pride, and our pride is my heritage. Our heritage is what I nurture for the future generations to embrace. To my Easterners from Nigeria, this is a message that connects with your route with no router. The 5G technology. The connection between our mother's tongue and our cultural heritage needs no 5G technology to be stable. The key to instability is the ability to be a subjugator of inferiority complex amongst foreign cultures. To my Francophone African countries, Sufism, Pulasaj, a word is enough for the wise.
A round of applause for Abdulwariz Adebayo. Thank you so much. You have been doing so well. The next person is Feli Speaks. A round of applause for Feli Speaks, ladies and gentlemen. You have just 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
A little lower, please. They tried to bury us. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds with shoots. We came from lands rich in soil. We've got roots. They didn't know our people cannot be afraid of the dark they fear. Absorbing light to grow skin as thick as bark, as smooth as warm tarmac. They tried to bury us. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we can't be contained. They didn't know our bellies could convulse with laughter, clapping seal like at the volcano of chuckles, hacking away at the neck of our throats. They didn't know we could launch forward at unison at our own jokes and still have gravity. Catch this fade, yo! They really tried to bury us. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we can't die in silence. They didn't know we couldn't come and go with ease. They didn't know our first mother had to deal with death, that she broke everything open with a black boy. She wet land with his blood and water first. She fed it and made covenants. Let there be life. They didn't know our lives and deaths would make earth remember. They tried to bury us. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were sound itself. There for each a stunning beat. There for each a music replicated by them. They didn't know we spat out the oppression in dance, in song, in rhythm, in blues. They didn't know it's gonna be all right. Started with several head nods, a fist, and a frown. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we could do more than survive. They tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seen. Thank you.
Please, a round of applause for Feli Speaks. They have all been doing amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, the next contestant, Ifeoluwa Oyerinde.
Where the people is the government and the government is the product of the people, the problem is the people. I grew up in a land rumored for milk and honey because I've tasted neither milk nor honey, and since I was born and now that I'm getting old, Nigeria has never changed a bit, allegedly. Because the land that was supposed to be filled with milk and honey has been diluted with bitterness, sorrow, insecurity, misplaced priority, greed, hunger for power and more power. Tell me, how do we harvest hope from a land fertilized with fear? How can a country serve you breakfast, lunch, and dinner all on empty promises? Even those in power feel powerless, scream for more power and can go to any length to become more powerful, because in Nigeria, power is no longer a seat. It is a battlefield where integrity goes to die. From generation to generation, they say, children are the leaders of tomorrow. The children of yesterday are parents of today. The children of today don't know what the future holds of them tomorrow. But what is the use of a tomorrow when today already looks like an obituary? For years we sung the nursery rhymes, my head, my shoulder, my knee, my toe, but now it is my fear, my trauma, my grief, my woe. Gone are the days when the only language the government understands is protest and then strike. Because those were the strategies Mekunu could use for the government to even spare them a glance. And if the definition surrounding civic education were not painted lies, they remind me of the true description of democracy. Government of the people, by the people, and for the people. But what do we call it when an election is led by the people yet aborted by power-hungry hands? Isn't that government of the greedy, by the guns, and for the gods of their own belly? Remind me of the true description of human rights. Right to life, right to vote and be voted for, freedom of expression. But what do we call it? When freedom before expression is guaranteed, but freedom after expression is not. We speak our truth and become hashtags. We are citizens and not symmetries, for crying out loud. We say, the labors of our heroes shall never be in vain. Fela fought with lyrics, but his mother died from a push. Not from faith, but from feast. Our Lord built mind, but now minds are molded by memes. Moremi traded ourselves for our people, but we trade our people for politicians. Shoyinka picked up pens against guns, but now we tweet while silence bleeds. They stood so we could walk, but now we are crawling under the weight of what they left behind. They said the sky is your limit, but forgot to mention the bullets flying through it. We say our country is the giant of Africa, but now it's a kind of a bleeping legend that can barely stand. We say we want change, but change is not change until we change. Until we stop trading our conscience for contract. Until we realize that a country is not its soil, but its soul. And ours is bleeding. Thank you.
A round of applause if Oluwa Oyerinde. Well done. The next contestant is Saeed Sunday. A round of applause for Saeed Sunday.
The word Tasenda means things that are not meant to be heard in public. But the dictionary was the second place that I learned this because my grandmother's death story was the first. You see, my grandfather had these jeans he would always wrap around his arm. He said it reminded him of his dream to be the greatest boxer in the world. But when that dream flopped, he forced an opponent out of my grandmother by tying her down inside a boxing ring. Inside a wedding ring. But she never knew that this is how easy it is to move from being wedded to being welded like iron. Their marriage has always been a ring fight. Isn't that why their vows added till death do us part in it? But society has always taught a woman to swallow her pains in silence because Tasenda, some things are not meant to be heard in public, and my grandmother's voice was one of them. So she learned to cough in her pains until she ended up in a coffin with them. So now, for every single time that I hear my own mother cough, I become afraid that my father too might have inherited his grandfather's genes. One day in a chemistry class, the teacher taught us about the human chromosomes. He said X is for women and Y is for men. I didn't bother to ask why because that would have been an XX question I didn't need an answer for. But the next day in a maths class, the teacher gave us an assignment and asked us to find X translation. Even in simple equation, a woman is still the problem. And like every other student in a maths class, nobody's eager to find a solution to this. So I ask you, when that girl complained of being touched by her father, didn't you call it father's assault, another version of parental love? So I ask you, when that touch became pregnancy, didn't you call it a form of public service? So I ask you, when that pregnancy killed her, you did not write her name in calligraphy just so our obituary could look pretty to the world. Just yesterday, the news announcer Anna Lily was raped on her way back home. Today, they said she had committed suicide. The audience said that she should have been more outspoken about it. But how exactly do you report a criminal act when your body is the crime scenes? And haven't you all watched your boy plays political thieves long enough to know so much about crime scenes that the first officer to arrive gets the privilege to check out the scene, wrap yellow tapes all around his body, forcefully make his way through, ignore the loud cries and tears, and collect every physical evidence after the act to see your boys are the criminals and our girls are their crime scenes. But if you are looking for who to blame, then drop your mouth wide open and drop all the blames into it. Because when you taught your boys to never play with dolls, told them to dismantle it from head to toe, when you're not indirectly telling them that it doesn't matter whether they break a woman's body, that society has never cared about a broken lady, because Tasenda, some things are not meant to be heard in public. And a woman's voice is one of them, because Tasenda, some things are not meant to be heard in public. So forgive me, and pretend that you never heard this poem.
Such talent, such creativity. A round of applause for Saeed Sunday. These people are doing well. The next contestant, Jacob Sukwa. A round of applause for Jacob Sukwa. This is the last time we are going to be doing this tonight. But we are going to do really great by the time we are calling out the winners.
It is true. I have lived half my father's lifetime with these poems. These lines bear witness to his wrong decisions. I still hear echoes of his regrets when I touch myself. The first time a girl stood up to me in front of my friends, I felt her words cut through my pride like chainsaw to an almond tree. Her eyes threw stones at my glass ego, crash. Every broken piece reminding me that I needed fixing, but oh boy, I'm on always if people don't try, if not me, while I'm the disappointment in my friend's voice was the one proof I needed to know I had failed my first test. So the next time a girl stood up to me in front of my friends, I molded my broken ego into a fist and Floyd Mayweather at a racetrack for red blood cells on her nose. Painted my insecurities on her cheeks till her tears came out dressed like my fears. This was how we learned to be men. Boys who once wore their tenderness with swag now forced to pretend like their fathers. and their fathers, that the emotions which was made them human has become too feminine for their thick skins. Imagine talking to random boys about love and empathy. This is where it all begins. We teach our boys to admire violence as kids, then wonder where they learn to forcefully break things, break bottles, break hymens, break arts. To man up like this physical structure isn't proof enough of their gender. We form weapons of their ignorance, yet fail to teach them that even if our world has become a shooting range, the opposite gender is no tool for target practice. And when they join the list of weapons formed against us like the president's cabinet, we pick and pass the blame like ballot boxes burdened with biased opinions. This is where it all begins. The last time I threw a punch at a girl, it missed its target like Arsenal FC aiming for the Champions League and bounced off my victim's breasts. Watching my sister bow in pain as though worshipping this teenage reflection of our father's mistakes, I understood just how empty, regretful, and weak this show of strength can make you feel. Somewhere beneath this black soil still lies that 14-year-old landmine. I still have his launch code buried in these palms. Still hear the disappointment in my friend's voice reverberate through the shards of my broken ego whenever I say no to this rage. But I have learned a weapon will always be a weapon. It's you who decides the battles you fight.
A round of applause for him. We can do better. Jacob, this is the second time, contesting. So the next contestant that we are going to be having is Victor Okon. Please, a round of applause for him.
The theme for the event is Change, Imagining Alternatives. And so my piece is titled, In the Eye of the Tunnel. I must begin this poem with the impossible, like explaining daybreak to a man that has refused to open his eyes, a man who shovels a decaying smile into our mouth each time he says there is no war in Ba Sing Se, but I can test the blood, I can test the bodies that have become humus for the soil, humor for the plot. But tell me what is funny about the mother waiting at the door of this poem for her son to come knocking. She is waiting for closure, but they did not tell her. And the rivers run red with blood, and the farmlands, like God's garden, are full of weeds, full of thorns and suffocated seeds. The harvest is plenty, but the laborers are thieves. And see, my people are starving. My brothers are begging, asking for alms to lift up their prayers to the sky. But our Father who had gone to heaven, a shepherd that abandoned his flock, I am just the second born, but I too have gone searching for a greener pasture. But the herdsmen have gotten there first. This is not just a poem. I promised I would do the impossible. So I sharpen my metaphors against the jaws of dawn, sharp enough to scrape out the plague in my eyes. Perhaps then I will see the light or a mirage at the end of the tunnel. But either way, we shall see. Thank you.
A round of applause for Victor Okon. Every poet on this stage has already won our art. And the next contestant we are going to be having is Kish Roland. A round of applause for Kish Roland.
If you hear your name, come and dance. If you hear your name, oh, come and dance. Poetry, come and dance. Kolobi, Kolobi, in. First name, Kingsley. My father christened me a metaphor for kingship, shortly before tiptoeing into absence. Middle name, Roland. My father's nickname is Rockies. I search for his affection in the tongue of past lovers, hoping someone somewhere will kiss me into understanding why he left. I kiss the flowers on his grave. It melts into tears, drops on a rock in Dutse Alaji, a poem writes itself. When he leaves me a novel by Kamara Laye,
I place my ears on the passage in hopes that I will hear his side of the story. All I get is a deadbeat. Pardon this African child. I do not want to see Calabar as Conakry. I did not become a blacksmith or goldsmith, just wordsmith enough to write my golden hour in black ink. Surname, Ekpeyon. Literal translation, Lion of the Sky. I come from a city fighting the echoes of slave times. I've seen chain of events make slave ship of our pride. I've seen poverty slice open a body just to marinate it with lies. And my mind's words to remind you that the jungle is mine. If you're ever in doubt, I'll roar. Like the jungle of language was about to be overrun by ChatGPT. I'll roar. Imagine an offspring of Maya Angelou and Fela Kuti. I'll roar. Because I can't spill fact chit chat, big cat scratch that. What is purpose if not a synonym for endless possibilities? What is imagination if not the world where dreamers go to be set free? I define possibilities unending. Flyboy, yet my mind is never on airplane mode. Who be this guy? I am an eagle gliding through self-doubt. I remind myself that I do not have to feel the best to be the best. It is called pride of lions, cost me. Here's why. On days when the L is hard to swallow, I do not become a negative ION. On my right, there is an armament of words. Before me, the lion of the tribe of Judah, assuring more that I am a force. Bird's eye view is how the stories are told. A storm can be ready, yet I refuse to fold. For the times life made me sit on the air, I flap my wings like I just don't care. I mean, I spill my ink with a whole new flair. Look, I have written myself out of Sakpa. Look, I have performed myself into abundance. Child, look, your dreams are valid. Your name is royalty. Can you see? Yes. Can I see? Yes. Kolobi, T Kolobi, Kolobi, out.
Kolobi, T Kolobi, Kolobi. But this night is really tough. And we are here to actually celebrate birthday, but you're all making it really tough. Let's loosen up a bit, but maybe after Jeremiah Priest. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the last contestant for this night, Jeremiah Priest.
My name is Grace, and the sun is God's boomerang. He throws it, and it smashes against the sky, painting the walls golden yellow, or the color of bright joy in a new mother's eyes. Yellow, too bright for my lover. Mangoes, too ripe for my mother. She has anxiety. I feel strangely porous, like I can go through things and things can go through me. My father finally came back as promised. She cannot save me herself. She has to outsource me to God. And she isn't sure if God will give me back. Because the last time it was my father returning back home, wrapped up in a dips on me. My mother is afraid for me. For the days the dread climbs up my throat to hold me by the sun. My mother is terrified for her son. Her boy of words and wars in his lungs. This boy of lies. Hold me and tell me I am mine. I was shaking my panic, but let it be mine. My body is at sea and I have shipwrecked my eyes. I will not see my mother fade from the light. Let me hold her again. She is braille from my eyes. My silence is sin. She is grace. He is grace for my nights, for my brother and I. Mirror images of my mother's fears. I smile, and she says, "How come you want be? My husband is here."
Happy birthday. Let us say we love you. God be with you till the end of time. We say well done. Happy birthday. We say we love you. Be with you till the end of time. Big Daddy, well done. Happy birthday, honey, happy birthday. You the reggae, you the raga, but I know how to do this song. I can do it. When we are on this stage, we can rock the show. When we are on this stage, we can do galala. But I really don't like galala for sure. But don't worry, daddy is for you. Happy birthday. We are saying, you want to try your own galala? And I know she'll beat me. Be waiting, come here. To the end of time. birthday. Ọ̀gá Kayode Aderinokun happy birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm not sure he mother tell me now. Happy birthday. We are saying we love you. God be with you till the end of time. We will say well done. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mom. Thank you. Just like the sun, let it be on the light of my life. Be on the one I ever thought it smile so bright. Just like the day, I keep me on my way. I take my whole thing away. I feel so happy. I know everybody in the world, body in the phone, just the way you are. Say, you are my African, you are my African queen. You're the girl of my dreams. Oh, na 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 na. You are my African queen. You are the girl of my dreams. Oh, you remind me of a thing now. And I know, and that is the African beauty. Come on, I look into your eyes. Boy, what I see is paradise. You captivate my soul, and every day I want to know. And how can I deny this feeling I feel? You are my African hero. You are the boy of my dreams. Oh, you took the world of him. Oh, na na na, African beauty. Oh, listen, I say you are my African queen, and I know, yes I know. Yeah, I say you are my African queen, and I know. See, I know. See the way I feel in my heart and in my soul. Oh, I know that it is love, and I know that it's the love she is so from my soul. You're the only one that I can do. You are my hope, you're the only one. You're the only thing I can do. And I'm the only thing that I can do. Who could the world have to me? I could be the only I've given it to you. You are the African queen. You are my African queen. You are the girl of my dreams. African queen. Oh, you are my dreams. Oh, you are my dreams. You are my African queen. Oh, na na na. And that is the African beauty. Come on. Hey. Oh yeah. Come on. Oh, I see you as you I'm Happy, we cannot prepare a food. You can move, you can move. Even when you're suddenly, we begin to keep. That's crazy. Come on, sing along. We won't care, won't be passion. We need to love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We won't care. Oh, hold your body. We need to love. Yeah, yeah. We won't care. Coco Bastia. We need to love. Yeah. Motive, follow me, follow.
They are going to give an excellent scores, or they're going to give us excellent scores that we will all agree with. Without wasting much of our time, I'm going to continue to the next item on this beautiful agenda we have here, because we are in for a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome the next act we'll be having here tonight. Make welcome Star Keys. Star Keys, are you here? Star Keys. Please, let's welcome them. Let's welcome them. Cheer them up as they come on stage. Thank you very much, Star Kiss. These are stars. Before then, I'll still like to. Hello. Yeah, I'd like to go back memory lane by appreciating the performance of the delectable evergreen Yinka Davis, who initiated the whole performance at first. So let's appreciate her, please. Her voice never wanes, continues to amaze me. To dive into this event proper, I'd like to do the needful by calling or by giving honor to whom it is due. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my singular honor. I'm not sharing it with anybody because I'm very jealous. To introduce to you someone special, not just in CORA, but someone special within the creative stratosphere. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not speaking of a stranger in our midst. I'm talking about someone you already know. Please, make welcome Toya Kiosho, CORA Secretary General, please. Let's hear from him. Please, 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 you can do better than that. Do we have a DJ here, please? Give us some music while he walks his way down here. Cheer him up. There is no room for boredom, please.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 27th Lagos Book and Art Festival. It also happens to coincide with 75th year of Chairman of our Board of Trustees, Chief Kayode Aderinokun. Uncle K, as I fondly call him. I met him, I'd met him in an early life, but I met him more properly around sometime in the late 1990s. He was hanging out in the very interesting things going, the impression that I got. And so I tried myself, because Uncle K is exactly 10 years older than me, and it was very clear that these are Lagos boys who are done things, So I myself respected myself, and I didn't try to be. I think around the early 2000s, he showed up with his partner, Uncle Foley, in the corridors of Chevron, where I was working as a petroleum geologist. And he was talking about looking for, it was the days at the marginal fields, you know what it is. I mean, the Nigerian government was trying to encourage Nigerian businessmen to take up oil assets so that they can also build the capacity that the European and American oil companies had built, I mean, you cannot have your capacity. And he, as a pioneer, he was one of those people who was checking out. I did not tie him to poetry at all until I saw this book. And it was an amazing, I was telling you about somebody.
Let's appreciate him one more time. You can't be tired of clapping for a celebrant tonight, because tonight is his night. I want to believe that the band is ready to take us on another journey. Band, are you ready? Ladies and gentlemen, over to the band. Do your thing, please.
You're a chance to You are proud, everybody. And what you don't know is you're listening to Mr. J-Lo Man. Yeah. You don't care about my point of view. And if I die, I'm not waiting for you. So you trick me. Mother slave, Mr. J-Lo. And talking to me, J-Lo. Stop calling me a prisoner. Where you is without this little purpose to cast the stone, Mr. J-Lo. Mr. J-Lo. If you walk in the marketplace, don't you fall. Even if you do, just believe one of your own. Life is not about you all the time. So you better rearrange your philosophy. Be good to your fellow man, J-Lo. Stop calling me a prisoner. Somebody say me good, be good. Oh, be good, be good, be good. Be good, 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 be good. Oh, J-Lo, J-Lo, it's J-Lo, J-Lo. Okay.
Never fail to amaze me. Always impressive. Now, celebration continues. We are talking about a man who has been consistent. Yes, Chief Kayode Aderinokun has been consistent. A man that has been hugely successful, but his passion for the creative industry did not disappear or did not go away, regardless of the level of success that he has attained. And today we are celebrating him after 30 years, exactly 30 years today, since Inferno in the Rain was released in January 1995. I'd like to inform you that the judges are ready, they've done their work. The high neck people have done their work. Emphasis on high neck. The high neck people have done their work. And for your information, we actually got the judges from different places, eminently qualified judges, all the way from the University of Lagos, Department of English, Language and Literature. We have Dr. Charles. Yes, Dr. Charles is there. And of course, we have Ruth Mahogany, who is currently not on seat, and Dr. Akonde, who is not on seat. But subsequently, I'll be doing the proper introduction of the judges of this fantastic poetry slam. And for your information, they've got a whopping sum of 1 million naira as first prize. 1 million pali, 1 million. This Sakpa economy is no joke. It's no beans, bro. Okay, we're going to move on now to the next item, which is reading and actually reading some performances. I'll be calling on the first person to read, and please make it very, very brief and straightforward. Let's welcome Nathaniel. Nathaniel, over to you.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. I'll be reading from Inferno in the Rain, a poem titled Child of Innocence. I was there when your cries unfurled the mask from the eyes of shadows. You shone like torches powered with 1,000,000 words into crypts where darkness ruled our dreary graves. I was there when you sounded free of the shackles of death and planted hope anew into lives surrendered to remorseless routine. I will be there when the clouds end. I will be there when the lamb begets tiger and the teeth of your hoe take a holiday. I will be there when the ocean begins to thirst and the pregnancy of payday shies away from delivery, but creditors urgently demand inducement. I will be there when raging thunders escapes the grip of the wind and tomorrow ridicules the ideals of yesterday. But I won't be there when time collapses its wings and clips glory off motion. I must vacate the stage at sunset as adept players chorus the next agile concerto. Thank you very much.
Were you going away with my microphone? Please, let's appreciate Nathaniel. Nate Sound, dynamic young man who does practically everything. And he does it perfectly well. Not the jack of all trade and a master of none. I'd like to call on the second person here. Grace, are you here? Please, grace this stage right away. It's your turn. Grace. Please, let's clap for Grace. Encourage Grace, please. Encourage Grace. Let there be grace in our lives. Okay, Grace, over to you.
Everyone. I'll be reading a poem titled Seedling of Songs from the book Inferno in the Rain. I weave these lyrics for the people of my land, to sing and share, to glean and reholder. Cynics laugh, mocking my song, the lyrics of my soul. For what is the pride of poetry to a people disabled, unable to interpret their legends, or understand the stories that blood feeds to seedlings before they begin to sin against their lineage? I weave these lyrics for my people, my land, dreams in stanzas, vision in verses. Our vibrant voices are wasted on ears muffled with hearts, ears cocooned in clotted blindness. I weave these lyrics, fervent in wishing my people may know, touch, relish, and sing the communion in images, the proverb in metaphors. Salvation.
Drivers, only valiance triumph the tremors of your flame. To hellfire says your headgear, slanted in arrogance to ward of losers. See, Awero, see, the chieftain salivates. His groin erects a gun. He ogles your bouncy bosom. He knows it pulsates the road to dungeon of ethereal bliss. Dance, Awero, dazzle. Kabiesi desires you tonight. Glide gracious in the royal chamber and deflower the secret sepulchre till conquerors all rise from slumber. Thank you. Next.
Dance, Awero play. Drive Kabiesi crazy. It's brimful and rim forgotten your nimble nipples in nimbus. Oh, make a wish, Awero. Dance, Awero, dance. This night you cannot dribble. Who tickles royal fancy dares not tackle his razor. For judge and juror meets in him. Dance, Awero, dance. This night you dare not dribble. The fool that tried it once, as called is now the God from which the gods divorce sweet nectar of eternity. Dance our ponder. See KBAC drooling. Must you stoop the gate of a monarch filled by hate? Dance our regal. See our see. At the glare of a naked mermaid, in the halo of the earthenware lamps, a chieftain commits to eternity the right of a blissful passage. Softly, Awero, softly. Now that the rear heart skipped a bit, now that he fumbles towards eternal gate, now that he stumbles to his grave, who can stop this dance? Thank you very much.
Ayo Mitunde.
Keep away from me, Informer. Keep away. The Lenten season has grown a long beard, and the tendril of fasting is rooting deep into time. You torment my resolve, Informer. You tigress of fabled night, spouting like a waterfall in salute, proud, gangling, and tall. Put your charm on leash, Informer. My pastor's sermon against perversion. Does it see your sculpted long legs, straddling the heights of the oceans, kicking paradise to Kilimanjaro? Keep away from me, Informer. Keep away. The Lenten season has grown a long beard, and the tendril of fasting is rooting deep into time. Shroud your eyes in dark glasses, Informer. You bear the rubies of a goddess, fire flames lashing minds of fantasy, like blades peeling clouds of man's libido on skinning lecherous sinners in saintly sashes. Cage your flame in Sisal, Informer. Hide those twin diamond gods. Turn away those moons up in on your waist, succulent as size of floating feathers, dynamite as bombs flowering to burst. Veil your gold in ashes, Informer. My pastor preaches the poison in your Informer, as chimes from the gong of my loin. Homilies of my pastor over the mountains, to deaden the rest of the serpents. I am Mitunde, reciting Informer from Inferno in the Green by Chief Kayode Aderinokun.
Sacred.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sacred Alabi, and I'll be reading from page 44, Tiny Giants of Inferno in the Rain. Thank you. Brother, do you feel the sting of vampires swiping our blood to slake tiny ambitions? Or is your marrow so stuffed, full of grime, defeated by vermins? Tell me, brother, you who seem so surfeited with the vomit of soulless salt and spat at rancid routines. Our war princes wear the boots on their heads in vile mockery of the noonday that is the evil of deprived of chlorophyll. We grovel, worship miasmas, taking for a trivial inheritance from the fouled courts of princes. Brother, do you still think the moon will step aside from the sequestered shade, enabling stars to salute the retinue of ghosts gone on chartless parades? In this fiasco, ruled by tiny giants, this ferocious rape of land shall be drowned by tears and blood of martyrs shed to avert the coming of the end. Thank you.
Please, a collective round of applause for all the readers. They've done amazingly well. We need to appreciate them. To give us a remarkable performance. Please, make welcome Innovate. Let's clap for them, please. Innovate, over to you. After this dance, we'll be having a part 2 of the reading. Please stay tuned.
Le la li la li la li la li la la la.
You call me easy. La la li, la la. Normally, on wa me. They say my head. Say, worry me. Hey, normally, on wa me. They say my head. Say, worry me. First thing in the morning is to pray to Jah. Say, cause enemies go to be by me Jah. Only Jah, won't fail me Jah. Cause my mama did my back, only read me Jah. Testify to my mommy for holy Jah. Allah, me back a pay, make a pull up, make a no go in vain. I'ma dey pray for me every day. We go take a body for the matter. Make my pay, make a jackpot. Anyhow we be, I go face am. Mama told me say make I know, make I rugged. We go take a body for the man. Make my pay, make a jackpot. Anyhow we be, I go face am. Mama told me say make I know, make I rugged. Say normally, oh wa me. They say my head, say worry me. Hey, normally, oh wa me. They say my head. Worry me.
Solution. When the government decides to pull a blind eye to the killing of our children, we will not stay silent. We will fight. There will be no quiet moment, no peace walk or silent protest. Our frustration will rise into a fury. We will sum our prayer into a feast. Our voices will call gunshots, taking headshots. Our lips will be bayonets. There will be no West flags on our tongue. We will speak only of the revolution. There will be no reconciliation of histories or dates. For what does a calendar do? For what does a calendar do? But to remind you all that your days are numbered. 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 Your days are numbered.
Ovinero ifayivi, borono jaga. Akwili vurero ifayivi, borono jaga. Fayivi si hadiye wa jagbe. Idona fayivi nipo, fayivi wane mayo. Sabara bobi, dido 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 da. Fayivi ye godo dido na wedo ani jo wa pele pele do. Fayivi ye godo dido na wedo ani jo wa pele pele do. Fayivi ye godo dido na wedo ani jo wa ne do. Dido kaka amase, kaka ikakasa. Fayivi ayo. Fayivi yo, Fayivi ye. O baba no kakabo mamodo, anosu papa. Mama no kakabo mamodo, anobu mama. Mami mai me, oido beyebe. Akaya suwelo, asigano we abeto. Fayivi ye. Fayivi ayo.
features, ladies and gentlemen, the African percussion instrument that we use.
Oworo? Land of commerce, culture, and tradition. Oworo, where battles have been fought, lost, and won. Welcome to Oworo. From Jagaban base to Power base. We get peace, but if you like trouble, we go show you Chris. Sitting right in the heart of Lagos, Oworo owns the mainland and the island together. Oworo, the most popular bus stop in Lagos. They say Johnny makes a person wise, but Oworo makes a person wiser. You might supposed to ask, what does it mean to come from Oworo? Oworo na that boy where they have mama Sakara for Lojojo. Oworo na that woman where they Sakam from Miyaki Road. Oworo na Kpakpa feed. If you not be good player, but my bench is die at the bye down. Well, let me change here. Oworo long baby. Welcome to Oworo. Welcome to Oworo. love. Inove. Setube. Ayagayagayagaya. Pull us the dogs out. Aya. Yebo. Billy what? Ayo. Billy what? Aya. Aya. Yebo. Ah. Aya. 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 Yebo. Aya. Yebo. Aya. Aya. Pull us the dogs out. Aya. Yebo. Aya. Innovate Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Innovate Dance Academy, all the way from Oworoshoke, where government bulldozers are currently on the prowl, demolishing houses. That is more reason why you should applaud them once more, please. Innovate Dance Academy. They almost made me dance. I can't remember the last time I danced, you know. So you could see that the steps, the colorful blend of perfect rehearsals, and of course, you know, this does not come easy. It is a testament to many days and weeks of rigorous rehearsals. Please, let's welcome them once again. Long yet fascinating, spellbinding, Innovate Dance Academy. I'll remember the name. Now, moving on, we have another round of interesting reading. Inferno in the Rain, as edited by the veteran journalist Anote Ajeloro. Anote, are you around here? Please, let's appreciate him. Editor of the revised edition of Inferno in the Rain. The first edition was in 1995. 30 years after, Inferno in the Rain remains germane to our present situations. That is why you should grab a copy after now. Let's move on to the next item. We'll be having readings, and I'll be calling names as usual. If you hear your name, march out here with all confidence and do your reading. Concise, straightforward. Then we'll move on. Do not forget that our judges for the KAPP Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize are ready. And information reaching me from reliable sources has it that 3 winners have emerged. Please, let's clap for our judges. And the winners will be announced tonight. Tonight. The contestant, can I see your hands up, please? Are you ready? Are you ready to go home with 1 million pali? 1 million in your azar. Are you ready? Yes. Courtesy of Chief Kayode Aderinokun. Commitment to his passion. Okay. The first person here, the first reader will be, are we ready, readers? Are we ready? Ebuka, please let's welcome Ebuka.
Good evening. My name is Chukwebuka Obianeri, and I'll be reading the poem titled Combatant from Inferno in the Rain. Why is it that you order for ringlets when your fingers have just been sheared? Why is it that you string topaz when your neck is under guillotine? Why is it that you wriggle and tangle long after the music had abated? Why is it that you siesta when the inferno has just begun? The only battle you fight is within bars and mercies, where you bazooka suya and torpedo pepper soup down endless gullets. You bring martial skills imbibed from sandust to reconnaissance bottle of stout and freezing beer while plotting to push out the voices of the people. You turn your tank skyward. You aim to shoot deities. Why a combatant? Why a combatant? Sitting on a molten rock. Why do you play God? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ebuka. Oromide, over to you, Oromide.
The title of my poem is Yanga, Inferno in the Rain by Kayode Aderinokun. What is your Yanga? Your kingdom is crumbling. The land breeds plagues. As subjects are dying, you sing and dance the conga. What is your Yanga? Tongue and teeth are fighting. Twin refugees of the mouth, rifles snuff the breath of truth. Blood drips down the nose of peace. What is your Yanga? Timmy streets are stinking, none less than clinics, where the cheapest relief is fast denial of life. What is your Yanga? Factories are smokeless, their pipes tobaccoless. The core of creativity is limp and impotent. What is your Yanga? Water pipes are rusty. The ocean ravages the streets. Hollow tubes turn oases into endless Sahara. What is your Yanga? Is the virgin you took the tent of wives a worthy conquest to grace your 20th chieftaincy title? What is your Yanga? The fortune you squandered to name your 100th sibling is a loan from bankers, yet you fit and dance to dean of praise singers. What is your Yanga? Your Rolls Royce rolls on macadam-less roads, rich enough in potholes to swallow giant goats. What is your Yanga? Your brood flash degrees, testimonial collusions, woven by cults and dons at hazy midnight rituals. What is your Yanga? Your mansion is mounted on stacks of skulls of peasants in a plenitude of orgies. What is your Yanga? The rumbles of a peacock is the sound from an empty drum. Its pride-inflated feathers peck holes into value. What then is your Yanga?
What is your Yanga? Over to you, Lekon. Lekon, are you ready? Where is Lekon? Okay. Over to you. Quickly, straight to the point.
I will be reading Osho the Bus Stop from Inferno in the Rain by Kayode Aderinokun. Gossips of the winds, slaughters the air, fumbling in harvest of hailstorms. Their droplets, a rainbow of choruses, lamented in the wails of castrated widows, arrayed in terminus of madmen and prophets. Droves of the wind prophesy in dapples, specked and shaded in webs, drawn by madmen in dash and slash. Gray of blue, a sad indigo, ignoble hue and satanic riots, hymning now the siren of hunger, faded to dim and blank. The surge of pain is faceless. As millions thrown in a massive mass in search of 0 millions, monster stroke from masterpieces. A smoky belch of age bosses, cough in the laughter of Vance Con in a blur of nameless millions, heading for limbo, limping on a life that gives no relief. They push against the hooves of beggars, along walls floating in haze of trailers, to catch buses swaying in somber disco. But Lucifer only contrives in his terminals, a city bereft of deliverance. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Sandra, over to you.
Good evening, everyone. I'll be reading Wind Song from the book Inferno in the Rain. Wind Song is joy, sparkling eyes of winsome bright, Raku's laughter of Fetis clan, serene songs of doting mothers. Wind Song is rapture, luster of jubilant choruses, rippling gongs of ripe fiestas, festive doves in sonorous chants. Wind Song is love, fragrant lilies, rich in petals, desert chanted by Sati, flowered strands of brilliant sunshine. Wind Song is honey, sacred kisses of wedding days, supple sighs of white cotton balls, savored memories of deep ecstasies. Wind song is frothy, tongue tremor of hillside melodies, resonant rumble of bedu drums, phallic ripples of kangaroo spears. Thank you.
Noah.
Good evening, everyone. I'm reading My Love from Inferno in the Rain. For light, words unspoken, unleash eloquence, passions unrevealed, distill affection until day recedes into the warm embrace of night. Let fondness flower into love uncensored. Time untenured teases desire, patience unassailed disables time, until longing dovetails into sacred spaces. Let romance breed lilies and passions crane the heights of giraffes. Love on lantern hallows the emotions, faith unflinching caresses devotion, until feet disengage from follies. Let tenderness tickle the roots of my heart. Butterflies shall flutter in lark with jasmine. Wind shall ditty songs to pastures. Flutes shall regale fables to lovers. Gongs shall gladden rites of harvest. Until then, my love, drown me in amorous seas. Pull my song by the ear to echo from caves of sweet confinement, to rouse ravens from their sleep. Thank you.
Timilein, over to you.
I'll be reading Iya, Mother, from Inferno in the Rain. Yours is the rhyme of the season, the duets on pink petals, lazy laughter of coupling lovers, the pure crimson of roses. Yours is the tale of moonlight night, freshness of rain-washed skies, thunderous roar of silences, love that defies poetry. Yours is the juice of the lush palm, lullabies of running streams, nimble beauty of gazelles prancing, the efflorescence of setting suns. Yours is the nectar of the cradle, sweet portion of rains and growth, sacred chords in the cycle of life, peace better known to infants. Yours is the song of harvest, thrills of endless triumphs, sizzling sunglow of fish stew, the comforts of trickling rains. Yours is the name for visions, acolytes in realms of sizzler streams, power on wings of timeless stars, water source to Windham Spring. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Please, let's appreciate our volunteers. Our volunteers are doing amazingly well. And they've been with us for quite some time now, and I must tell you my little secret, that you can evidently see the level of improvement in all that they do. Please, let's appreciate them one more time. Don't be tired of clapping tonight, because tonight is a night of celebration. Tonight is the night. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to proceed to the next item right now, but it is not yet time to make the poetry announcement. Let me just use that to douse, the tension. I know there's this simmering tension this side. I can feel the heat. Right about now, we're going to be doing the book unveiling, and don't forget, we are unveiling the latest edition, the revised edition of Inferno in the Rain. Like I said earlier, the first edition was done January 1995. 30 years after, we have a revised edition of Inferno in the Rain. Pan, are you ready? What we are doing is give us a soft music while give us a soft music in the background while we try to call people here to do justice to this item on the agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, book unveiling, Inferno in the Rain. To unveil this book, I'll be calling on the friends, all the friends and associates of Chief Kayode Aderinokun, people from the Rotary Club, his professional colleagues, his members of staff, his friends from all walks of life. Please kindly indulge me and come forward here. Let's move to the stage, over to the stage. All friends and associates of Chief Kayode Aderinokun. I'm talking about everybody here on this table, specifically speaking. Yes, I know you. Everybody here on this table, please let's move to the main stage to do the formal unveiling of Inferno in the Rain revised edition. Please let's do that very quickly. Friends and associates of Chief Kayode Aderinokun, if you are proud of your association with Chief Kayode Aderinokun, kindly proceed to the main stage as we do the formal unveiling. Don't forget that everybody here, it is compulsory, it is mandatory that everybody here goes home with a copy of Inferno in the Rain. At least a copy. You can buy for your library, buy for children, buy as part of your CSO, corporate social responsibility, if you represent an organization here. This book, Inferno in the Rain, deserves to be read by all. I also like to call on Professor Ojewi, all the way from the United States of America. Please join the special dignitaries. Mercedes-Benz E-Class, red. You are blocking someone from going home. Please, kindly do the needful. Mercedes-Benz E-Class. And ladies and gentlemen, I would like to call the big masquerade, the gentleman that we are celebrating tonight, the one and only Gen Z Baba, Chief Kayode Aderinokun. Please, let's appreciate him. Let him come on stage as we officially unveil his work. Chief Kayode Aderinokun, with all his retinue of friends. Yes, Chief, we are waiting for you, Chief. You can see him walking majestically. Yes, so Gen Z Chairman, CORA Board of Trustees, Matchless Chairman. Mercedes-Benz E-Class, red in color. You are obstructing movement somewhere, please go and repark. Thank you. Fill up the stage, fill up the stage, fill up the stage. We are celebrating our chairman. Able and reliable. Yes. Please let everybody on the stage. Oh, wow. I have just been made to realize that the book is free of charge tonight. Everybody's getting a copy each.
The book is free of charge. Everybody must take a copy. Please give a copy to everybody on stage.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. A copy each to everybody on stage.
Please, we would like to have, can you come down? Sorry, I have to take over the MC because the MC is lagging. We'd like to have just a few representatives. Everybody just step forward. It's a big stage. We just surround him. This is an opportunity to know the poetic side of Kayode Aderinokun. We know him as leader in Rotary, in business, as a family man, as a friend, as an uncle, as a brother. Hello, hello, can I have silence? So we would like to unveil the book and make sure that all of us have a copy. And then we unveil the book. It is free of charge, FOC. And then everybody will get a copy, but everybody here will get a copy standing once we have unveiled. Where's Mr. Oshilaja? He's the natural MC. Please, sir, it's your job. Okay, do nothing. Have the microphone.
Everybody shout hallelujah. Everybody say yeah, yeah. Not loud enough. Everybody say yeah, yeah. So it's time to unveil. Well, usually when you want me to unveil, you ought to have sent me a copy of this earlier on. But that means I'm going to have my own copy. Everybody agree to that? Agree? Everybody say yeah, yeah. Well, it's an honor for me. I've not seen the content, but I know since it's coming from my senior brother. Not only he's my senior brother, he's my mentor, he's also my senior in school. So I'm so glad I want to do this. So, the glory of God, mankind, and to your contribution at 75, it's amazing. So we thank God. Glory to God. Say hallelujah one more time. So in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, we unveil herewith. I hand over to
Thank you very much. Samuel, where have you disappeared to? With your white trouser, come. Well, I hope everybody has a copy. There's somebody I'm going to stampede there because he didn't expect it. We have a professor of theater in our midst, who is also a poet, who is a director, and who has known Uncle Kayode Aderinokun since time immemorial. Professor Shegun Ojewi, all the way from, I know you'll be surprised, Southern Illinois University, professor of directing, who has brought a student to perform in Lagos. Shegun Ojewi, you know the Aderinokuns. Let me leave it at that. He didn't expect it. Do something. Or, okay, do nothing. A big round of applause for him.
Inquio, Dafa, Baba Fori, Tafu Fori. When our chairman calls, else must stop. I chose not to be the British consular's dinner tonight because this is more important. When we grow into life, not only acquire wisdom, but we become exceptional if we still have a thread linking us to the young ones. People who are growing and are coming behind us. That is what you have done. You have taken us along in your very quiet ways, shared your wisdom, experience, and even your aspirations with us. Thank you. Congratulations. There'll be more years. And it's a time of joy for family and friends here. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so profoundly, Professor. Please let everyone remain on the stage. In the meantime, is the paparazzi ready? Are we all ready? let's take some quality pictures. And to ensure that, I'd like to beg you to, I'd like to implore you to raise your copy of Inferno in the Rain. Everybody, if you've got a copy, just raise it up. If you've got a copy, Daddy, come here. Come this way. Just raise your copy. Yes. Inferno in the Rain 2025. While we're doing this, the judges for the KAPP, I want them to be ready for the announcement. The judges for the KAPP 2025, 1 million naira take home prize. 1 million pali, that's no joke. Someone's going to be 1 million richer today. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We may take our eyes from the stage now, gradually, majestically. Let's appreciate them, please. Clap for them. Clap for them as they come to exit the stage. Inferno in the Rain 2025. Aderinokun 75. The Timbuktu team are waiting for you here. Timbuktu team are waiting for you here. Thank you very much. Do not forget that tonight is the night of 2 awards. Last year we initiated Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize, and the first winner went home with 500,000 naira with other interesting, mouth-watering prizes. Tonight, we have upped the ante. We are doing something bigger and better. And I tell you that while last year's outing was quite electrifying, this year's outing has been heavenly. Heavenly and titillating. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Right about now, I'm going to be making the announcement. I heard that the panel of judges has delegated a representative, a returning officer, ladies and gentlemen. And in a short while, I'll be calling on the returning officer for the Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize. The Timbuktu team, are they here? Timbuktu, are you here? Oh, okay. Okay, maybe we'll start with them. I'd like to call on, yes, former Anna Chairman, Lagos State Chapter, Mr. Agbaja, and his Laura Para. Thank you very much. Over to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. We're representing Timbuktu, and we're collaborating with CORA for the Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize, the online version of it. We had several submissions online. We had about 380-something submissions, and we were able to shortlist, and we have arrived at the winners, which would recite shortly. But we first want to appreciate the judges. Because of the number, we had the first stage screening judges, we had the second stage screening judges, and we had the final judges. So my partner would quickly recognize the judges.
Thank you very much. Because because of the volume, we had to start with 3 stages. First stage being the screening judges. Like he said, we had like 400 poems from across Africa. So we first had to get the first set of screening judges. We have to acknowledge them, as well as the second screening judges. The names, the first screening judges, we had to Panko Okodua, Jane Rohn, who's based in the UK, myself, and Ifani. We were the first screening judges that screened the first set of poems. Then we moved to the next level of poetry, where the second set of screening judges, Professor Chris Anyoku, Dr. Charles Akwen, Rotimi Babatunde, King Prize winner, Dagatola, and Dr. Folo Agoy. They were the second level of screen judges. Now, we came to the last set that reviewed the long list that came out from this. It was a very tedious one. We had a long list of 40, and we decided to make it, since it's a Pan-African competition, we had a Pan-African panel of judges, and we want to acknowledge them here. We had Vanessa Tisakula from Zambia, Jacqueline Waziri from Tanzania, Dr. Geraldine Sunyui from Cameroon, Dr. Martin Egwewobe from Ghana, and from Nigeria, we had Akim Lasisi. So we had 5 judges who looked at these poems without details of where they are from or who they are, and came up with the winners, of which my partner will announce here now.
Yeah, so before I read out the winners, I want to quickly read out the shortlisted poems. So we had number 1, After the Night of the Massacre Toll Gate, 21st October 2020, Ridwan Fasasi. Atlas by Gio Mario Umana. Babel by Said Sunday. Said Sunday is also, was also shortlisted in the spoken word contest. Before I Knew Too Much is a ghostwriter. He didn't put his name. Bodies Exiled, Gloria Ame. Taliban After the Sale, Abdul Awal Arike Wushola. Dedications by Chimezie Umeoka. Lone Thread Lost by Henrietta Leomo. Mariposa by Yusuf Karim. Not Yet Devoured by Alade Fikayo. The Chicken Yard by Grand Cleopatra. The smallest mark that decides our exile as a cartography of bread. Yusuf Olumo. Number 13, Tremor by Sal Kamani. And We Have All Lost Our Senses by Oshiakeme Aishat. And we now come to the winners. The 4th position is Caliban, After the Sale, Abdul Awal Arike Wushola. The 3rd position, Babel, Said Sunday. Like I said, Said Sunday is also shortlisted for the spoken word. The 2nd position, After the Night of the Massacre Toll Gate, 21st October, by Ridwan Fasasi. And the winner, The Chicken Yard, by Grand Cleopatra. So the prize money for the first prize is $250. The second prize is $150. The third prize is $100, and the fourth prize is $50. So let's thank our sponsor for making this possible. Kayode Aderinokun, former chairman, Anna Lagos. We say a big thank you for your service. Thank you. I think Said is here.
I think Said is the only one available. I think Grant is based in Abuja. So, Kayode, Said.
Nice Sunday, please. Come to the stage for recognition, proper recognition. To be to be a double winner does not come easy. Uneasy lies the head that wears the crown. That's what is happening tonight. Double nomination for Sahil Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. The Timbuktu Prize. In dollars, United States dollars, not Chinese dollar. You can do the mathematics yourself, $250, ladies and gentlemen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, and now, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. Yes, this is the climax of it all. We are announcing the KAPP 2025, Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize. And, you know, in the past couple of days, 2 days now, thereabout, the KAPP competition went through different stages, different procedures, through scrutiny by competent, exposed, and interrupting me, right? Okay, yeah. So I'm going to be calling on this special, respectable panel of judges, and they are all waiting to make the announcement. I'd like to call on the first person here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Ruth Mahogany to the stage. Ruth Mahogany, spoken word poet and musician. She's gone through all the process, and she certainly knows her onions. Also here is Dr. Charles Akwen, all the way from, yes, the Mainstage, all the way from University of Lagos, Department of English Language and Literature. Dr. Charles Akwen. I've known this young man for eternity. You're welcome, sir. Okay, we also have Dr. Lola Akonde. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome Dr. Lola Akonde. Is she there? Is she on seat? She's not. Okay. The last but not the least is my honorable self here, Samuel Osaze. I'll be here, and to take us through the process. Okay, let me join them. Our winners are all here, ready to collect their prizes. I know it's not been easy, yes. My dear panel of judges, it's not been easy. We've gone through the rigors of ensuring that we get the best through a very transparent and reliable process. I don't know. I think let's Ruth Mahogany take us through the memory lane, the different processes we went through. Over to you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ruth Mahogany, and I was one of the judges for the KAPP 2025. We had 37 contestants of really excellent poets. So 37 people yesterday performed 3-minute pieces, 3-minute spoken word pieces to make it to the second round. And to make it to the second round, 17 people made it through. For each of the stages, I must say that the scores were really tight and people won by points, not necessarily, not by digits. So the second round and the final round happened today, this evening. And we had, for the second round, out of the 17 contestants, 8 people made it to the final round. Again, our scores were very tight, and the people who won, our first 3 winners are the winners of the final round. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. So.
Starting from the last, right?
So from the last, that when we say from the last, the second runner-up,
Please, once we mention their names, give them a resounding round of applause.
Because
This
it's
is
not
been easy.
easy.
It's not been easy. 1 million
If you
naira
watch,
at stake.
if you watch the slam, you know how tight it was, right? So
Keenly
the
contested.
second runner-up for Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize 2025, we have Jeremiah Priest.
Come on here. Jeremiah Priest.
Put your hands together for Jeremiah Priest.
Come on here like a winner.
Woo, 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 woo. I think he's going home with a prize of 300,000 naira. Okay. Okay. Our hearts are beating. Oh, first runner up. Should I say a joke or should I just jump? The first runner up. No other person than Felix Speaks.
Felix Speaks.
A round of applause.
First runner up. Felix Speaks. I love what is happening.
She will be going home with a prize of 500,000 naira.
500
A round of applause.
is not easy.
Band, we are about to call the winner. You go scatter floor. They ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Talk about your talent making a way for you.
Are you ready? Yes.
Nice.
1 million naira.
Who is this lucky star?
Woo! Okay,
1 million pali.
can you feel the tension? Can you feel the tension?
Please.
Who is our winner?
Yeah, who could that be really?
Okay.
We're waiting.
The winner
Yes.
of the 2025 Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize. The winner. The winner. The winner is no other person than Kish
To be the best, number one.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. Like we said, the prizes or I'm telling you, very, very tight scores, like point one. So we have consolation prizes for the next 10. That's how good they are. 10 people extra giving consolation prizes. So please, if you hear your name, come to the stage and join us. You are a winner too. We have Jacob. Super. A round of applause for the consolation prizes. We have Victory Victor Okon. Please come to the stage if you're here. We have Abdul Waris Adebayo. Please come to the stage. Congratulations.
Okay.
We have Sahid Sunday.
Sorry to interject you. I think I want to give awards to the three first, then we'll do the other one subsequently. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to give the awards right away, and we have the sponsors of the Kayode Aderinokun Poetry Prize 2025. And you can see the beautiful. Yeah. You can see the dummy checks are ready. The dummy checks are ready, and to do the presentation, official presentation, I call on Mrs. Aderinokun, who is here. You're welcome, ma. And Mr. Olumide Aderinokun, Osumola Aderinokun, Osumolowa, yes. And of course, Professor Oke to be here. Please, let's join them. Let's join them. Let's join them. Let's join them. You could stay here, sir. You need to be here. Where is the winner? Where is the winner? What is wrong with you, young man? Stay here. Tonight is your night. To you, Ruth Mahogany, we could have the 10 other people, consolation prize, let them come here for their consolation prizes. The consolation prize winners, come over here, please. Ruth Mahogany, could you call them? Come, call the 10 other winners, consolation prizes. Thank you.
For the consolation prizes, we have Jacob Super, are you here? Victory Victor Okon. Abdul Waris Adebayo. Sahid Sunday.
Sahid Sunday, where are you here? Is that all?
Ife Oluwa Oyerinde.
Ife Oluwa Oyerinde, are you still here?
Oludasa Olubade.
Olujasa Olubade.
Adesewa Alagbara.
Adesuwa Alagbara. Wow.
Ibrahim Oladeji.
Ibrahim Oladeji, if you are here, come to the stage.
Divine favor.
Divine favor, if you are here, come to the stage.
Adeshimi Sola.
Okay, let's join them. Let's just join them. All of you come here. All the participating boys, just move forward, move. Let's have a line. No, you can still be here. Everyone. By giving the consolation prize. Okay. I'll now be handing over to Mrs. Aderinokun, who is ably representing her handsome Prince Charming, to give the consolation prizes.
Short words. I appreciate you all. Last year we started this thing, and I told my husband that everyone that participated, the first 10, that's how I'll give them something. They did very well. I said we started this thing last.
Hold on, man. Please, I have to seize the microphone again. Mrs. Aderinokun is the one donating the consolation prizes. It's a big round of applause for her. It's her initiative. She started it last year. She wanted just first, second, third. Then she said, no, I've seen so many beautiful performances. Everybody deserves a prize. Hello, can you help us to calm down, please? Can we calm down there, please? Hello. So she decided to give 10 consolation prizes to 10 next years. Everybody is a winner. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma. We appreciate your magnanimity. Okay, let's just have one final round of photograph. Let's take some pictures. Yes, please, you are free to clap. Let's appreciate her. Talk about a supporting wife. The winner, Roland. Roland only. Take The winner only. Play with the family.
Talking